What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy StereoRifles tuning in on the microphone. If you're new to the channel, smack that like button down below and subscribe. It is much appreciated. First off, I gotta say thank you to the few new subscribers I've gotten from uploading to TSG recently. Always blast to be on that channel. Unfortunately, content's been kind of dry, so I don't get to upload to his channel very often because obviously I gotta support my own. But when I do, always a pleasure. Thank you, guys. Look forward to seeing you in the comments. First off, this is gonna be C.O.D logic. Modders, hackers. I don't know how I'm going to title it yet, but that's what it's going to be about, man. First off, I was watching my boy On Time 74. For whatever reason, he decided to install Black Ops 2 again and play it, and he uploaded it to his channel. He got into this modded lobby. You couldn't get out of it unless I think you hit the Xbox button and back out. He's on Xbox. And just all the modded, hacked BS, man, and at one point in the match, he's going through his commentary, and the guy's got a wart. He's literally flying a warthog through the map, like down the very ground back. Like, oh, you've heard of it before, man. These mods aren't anything new. And he was talking about just how nonsensical it is and all the things these people do, and it's like, why? I just don't understand why. I never will understand why people do the things they do. It's just so childish, so juvenile of a thing. Especially to ruin a good game like Black Ops 2, man. It's a classic. It's one of the OGs, one of the best CODs that's ever come out. And you're going to ruin it with mods. When all these other people just want to get back and get on it and play. Not only that, he kept backing out. This has personally happened to me too. If you back out too many times on Black Ops 2, it'll actually ban you from the game. You won't be able to play at all. It's ridiculous. I don't know why they implemented that back in the day. It was stupid. But they're going to ban the guy, the legitimate guy, for playing and backing out because the lobbies are hacked and modded. But all these modders and hackers are running rampant in this game. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can report them, but I guarantee Treyarch support is not even keeping up on that. Not on that particular server. At least in my personal opinion, I don't see it happening. There's just no point. There's no money in it. Now let's fast forward back up to Modern Warfare 19. That's what I wanted to talk about. And I haven't really, not that I know of, I haven't ran into this personally while playing Warzone, but apparently it's full of modders and hackers as well. Brand new game, brand new server, brand new engine, and I mean, I know some guys might be good enough they could slip through the cracks, but it's all over Twitter. I mean, guys they're showing aimbot and wall hacks. It's just, especially these days, as competitive as gaming is, especially with all the streamers, the content creators, just the hardcore players nowadays, the matchmaking, the apparent matchmaking in Warzone. Actually, Exclusive Ace just dropped a video on that. I haven't watched it yet, but I recommend you go watch it. He did a test on that, and when he usually does something, he's like Drifter, and he's pretty thorough. So I'm sure it's gonna be a good watch. Definitely go give that a shot. But yeah, man. Like I said, I just don't understand what goes through people's minds to play like this. Personally, if you gave me these mods, honestly, I'd feel like a jackass using them, man. I just feeling ready to get caught. If you did get caught, it's humiliating in my personal opinion. Granted, you're on the internet, it's not like you're actually in person doing something IRL, but it's just junk, man. I just, and mods and hacks aren't necessarily always a bad thing. My boy JB, he's a PC player, and he goes back and plays COD 4, the OG COD 4, and there's modders in that game for a good reason. They make their own servers, basically, which is always available on PC anyway. But they'll do things like a 10v10 TDM, what they didn't have that before, or 20v20, things like that, things that aren't offensive to the other players. It's basically they're enhancing the game. Now, if people were coming into Warzone and doing things to enhance the game, or even just something funny where it didn't affect your gameplay or your stats, I won't even care about it. But just for people to stoop so low to do these things, and now I still understand how people are allowed to use Cronus Max, for instance. I know that's not really a mod; it's something it's a program you can buy online. I think you can buy it on Amazon, for crying out loud. I still don't know how they haven't figured out a way to patch that out of public play. I know the pro players use it for, it's supposed to be for better connection or less latency, something like that. I'm not too sure about it because honestly, I don't care about it. I don't want to use it. I play legit. But there's got to be a way for them to patch out to where you can't use that, man. It just makes you question. Sometimes, you get in a gunfight with a guy, and you're like, damn, that guy had laser aim. I mean, I watch PC players play, and some of them guys do have laser aim with mouse and keyboard, but I'm talking about, what if you had crossplay disabled, and you're playing against just your PC people or your Xbox people? And chances are, I mean, the guy might have just been a sweat. But there's also a chance that he's got one of these mods, man. And it just saddens me, dude. As a, you know, a passionate gamer, I just will never understand the logic behind people's mindset of this. I mean, what do y'all think? Leave down in the comments section. Do you think it's because they're so bad at the game and they're just too lazy to get good at it? Do you think it's younger kids just being immature? Is it people in their mind that are just having fun trolling? I just don't understand. What do you get from cheating in a game like this? There's no money involved. What gain is it to you except other than pissing people off? It's a mystery to me. I'll never understand these people's mindsets, man. But hopefully, I've heard from Infinity Ward online that they're putting in work to patch all this crap up in Warzone, and apparently they've console banned at least 50,000 people already. So that's good, man. It's just time and time again, especially today. One thing, if you don't know, back in the day, they didn't have dedicated servers. That's why there was a host, you know, and that's how you lobbied up and connected to the game server. And that's what made it so easy to mod and hack back then. You could just build a lag switch, for instance, and hook it up into your shit. But nowadays, we have dedicated servers, and that's supposed to hinder people from modding and hacking these games. Yet they're still getting in there. I don't get it. We're in 2020. You think technology's better than it ever has been, but I guess as good as the good side of the technology is getting, the bad guys are getting good at it too. So I guess it's just part of time. You know what I mean? Say U.S. is getting better weapons technology, well, so is the other side too. So are the enemies. You know, maybe not as fast, but it rings true. But that's pretty much gonna wrap it up, guys. Man, I just wanted to rant about it. Like I said, let me know what you guys think about this. Have you ever modded? And if you did, like, did you do it in a private lobby? One of your buddies, like, just flying tanks around the map in Black Ops 2, like, again, like in a private match, not out pissing people off. That's different. I could do that for laughs. I could see that, flying around the map, going under the map, just doing stupid crap, having a fully automatic, Barrett 50 cal sniper or something. I've seen that too. Just stupid shit like that. And again, if you're just doing it with friends in a private match, I don't see the problem. But if you're out there pissing people off, ruining their game experience that they paid their $60 for, you know, I call bullshit on that. That's nonsense. But like I said, that's going to pretty much wrap it up, man. Just a short rant. Thank you again to all the guys from TSG that came by. Subscribe to the channel, man. Like I said, look forward to seeing you in the comments and in the future. And I'll just see you on the next one. Take it easy. What's going on, guys? I'm glad if you actually made it this far to watch this part of the video. Just something a little extra I wanted to talk about real quick. I'm not going to take a lot more of your time up because obviously you've been here for at least 8 minutes watching my commentary. But if you made it this far, you're the best. Cool. Just want to, like I said, quick little PSA for what I do for a living. You know, I see what's going on the street, and you know, these big box stores and these big chains, 7-Eleven, Walmart, Safeway, Food Line, you know, they might be struggling. Some of them might be struggling a little bit, but ultimately, the government is going to want to bail these companies out if need be. They got a lot of buying power, a big footprint in the industry, and I'll tell you what, all the independents, the mom and pops, you know what I mean? These guys are struggling right now. I'm out doing what I do, and they're dead. Business is dead for them, and it's really hard. You gotta think, 1 or 2 people own these places. It's their livelihood. They got kids, man. So my point, what I'm trying to say is, if you're not in a full quarantine in the particular state you're in the U.S., you can go out. You want to get a meal, you know, pizza, sub shop, whatever. Chinese takeout, whatever. You know, these independents, these mom and pop run places. Use Grubhub, Postmates, Uber Eats, or go out yourself and pick up a meal, man. Even if it's only once a week, help these people out, man. Not only that, let's say the barber shops, hair salons, you know, if you can, buy a gift card for them. $20, $10, gift it out to somebody, man, because they're closed. I mean, again, this is the kind of stuff that closes these businesses. And like I said, it's going to be 1 or 2 people that own these places. And like I said, pay for their mortgage and for their children's upbringing. You know what I mean? You gotta look at the big picture, man. They might get government assistance. I'm not saying they won't get anything, but I'm telling you, these kind of events is what closes these businesses, man. So keep that in mind. Like I said, you want to go out and get something to eat before you go to Chipotle, McDonald's, Burger King. I'm not saying go to them at all, because everybody needs support. They still are a business, and I'm sure they're on the struggle bus. But keep them little guys in mind, man. Help your community out. Help out your local economy, man. That's what comes first. But that's going to be it, man. Just a little PSA, something I just wanted to say what's going on with COVID-19. But I'll just see y'all in the next one. Like I said, take it easy.